Today I'm joined by Elis Ligtlee. Elis is track cyclist, Olympic champion in the Keirin in Rio 2016.
Yes.
Further achievement, 3 times European champion in the sprint and Keirin 2013 and 2015. Bronze medalist at the World Champs 2016 and 2018.
Yes.
Former BMX rider. And Elis has agreed to do that interview in English to not expose my Dutch. So thanks, Elis, for that. Thanks for being here, Elis. Elis, what was your darkest moment?
I think it was the period after the Olympics. It was really hard to come back in training. Maybe you're a little bit a famous person when you win gold in Rio. And that was really hard. Mm-hmm. And I think the hardest period was to come back in training and being in the team.
Okay. And what specifically was difficult in that?
You win Olympic gold and then you have time for fun things, mm-hmm. and not for training. Yeah. And then to come back in training is really hard.
Okay. And also probably high expectations on you, even more than before?
Yeah, but I didn't race much after the Olympics, so that was not a problem.
Okay. So how did you recover from that dark moment?
Got a lot of help from the team,
mm-hmm.
from the coaches, and I think the family was the important thing in that whole period.
Okay.
They helped me really much.
What was your best moment?
That was the Olympic medal in Rio. Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
First Olympics and then you win gold.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
What did you learn from that moment? And how has it influenced your life?
Then you have to believe in yourself that you're a really strong person.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe before the Olympics, you're going to the Rio Olympics and then I think, okay, it's the first time that I race there and let's see. And then you win gold and I think, maybe I'm really strong.
Cool. If you could go back in time 10, 15 years, what advice would you give your younger you?
To believe more in myself than I did in that period. I was BMXer.
Yeah.
And it was more fun than serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to believe in yourself is really important in sport. Yeah.
And how do you do that? Difficult question.
It's a really difficult question. When you win a race, then it's good, and then you think, okay, maybe I'm strong. But when you lose a game, then it's really hard to believe in yourself, and then you have to find a way to how to do that.
And if you would sit now in front of the 15-year-old Elis, or let's say the 12-year-old Elis, with all the experiences you have, and the 12-year-old Elis just lost the race and is down and says, "Oh, I'm not good enough." What would you tell her to bring up her confidence? And
to train harder and not to sit back and do nothing.
Okay.
I think that's really important.
Okay. What are the habits that make you a successful athlete and person?
Whoa! They told me always that I'm really strong. And I think that's really important in track cycling. As a sprinter, you have. They say that I have a lot of power. And I think that's one of the biggest compliments you can have in track cycling.
Yeah. I think you're also a very good competitor. I think if it comes to competition, I think you're able to dig very, very deep in your reserves. Yeah,
and I'm bad in losing games.
You don't like to lose, right? So
no.
Okay.
I think that's also really important when you racing. Sometimes you see people that are happy with a 10th place. Now, I'm not happy with that. Because I did the World Championships in Apeldoorn, and that was my first biggest race after the Olympics and the darkest moments.
So that was this year, 2018?
Yes, and I won a bronze medal, and I'm really happy with it.
Okay.
I was really happy. Yeah, it felt a little bit as gold.
Oh, nice. Nice. How do you stay motivated? What keeps you going?
The fun in sport. My team. I have a really cool team with a lot of cool persons, and lovely person. So that's why I stay motivated, and also that I know that there's so much more in myself that I can put out than what it's now. Nice. And that's why I'm after the Olympics. It was a period that I think, okay, now I've gold, now it's done. But then I'm thinking, no, there is so much more than one Olympic gold medal.
Nice. And a personal question: you have 2 tattoos on your forearm or on your arm.
Yeah.
One are the Olympic rings.
Yeah.
And one is the initials of your family.
Yeah.
Can you explain what it means to you, both?
No, I have the rings. That's after the Olympics. I won gold, and it was a dream for me when I was a little girl. I did BMX, and then you think, what's the highest thing you can have in sport, and that's Olympic gold. And then you win Olympic gold, and then you think, okay, now it's time to get a tattoo.
Nice.
And family is really important for me. I didn't stand here. I'm very thankful for my family. My parents are really strong. My brother also, Sam. It's also in the team. Yeah, I'm so in love with them. It's really important for me. Nice. Yeah.
Do you have a morning routine? How do you get ready for the day?
I'm not a morning person. So I stand up, and I think one of the important things is that you have breakfast in the morning. So I stand up and then really easy, get my breakfast, get a cup of coffee, and making ready for the training. Also take a shower. Really important before the training. And then not something special in the morning, no.
How does your breakfast look like? What do you have?
I take yogurt. Or sometimes I take havermout. What's havermout? Oatmeal. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. My favorite interesting one. How do you prepare for important moments when competition is on?
Nothing special. You have to train really hard before a competition, and on the day itself I have a small, it's a little heart. It's hoe zeg je een hartje?
A heart.
Yeah, and I put it on my skin suit.
Okay.
So for a little bit of luck.
Oh, nice.
And that's one thing that's really important for
me.
No, it's a plastic.
Okay.
Plastic thing. It's really small, but I get it from my boyfriend long time ago. And I put it on my bike for the first time, and I get world champion on the BMX. And I thought by myself, okay, that's really important for me, so I take it by all the important competitions. So also at the Rio Olympics, it was and that's one of my important things in racing.
I have the same. I have 2 small things from my children. Yeah. So a small figure from the movie Kung Fu Panda, and my son made a small Lego one for me. And also I have a arm brace. Yeah. Or it's not a brace, but it's a kind of an armbandje. Yeah. From my wife, and every time I'm away from my family or I have to go for important whatever it might be, I take it with me. I always have it in my pocket.
That's really nice. Yeah, I have the same. Yeah. But then a small plastic thing. Yeah. Cool. It's funny.
So in that Olympic final in 2016, which was pretty amazing, I mean, you were leading from the front, right?
Yeah.
And you started to lead early.
Yeah.
You attacked.
With 2 rounds to go. Yeah.
And you brought it home.
Yeah.
So was that a plan, or did it come intuitively?
The semi-final was really bad. They pushed me away, and that was really crazy. And before the final, we sat with Renee, the coach.
Who was interviewed here as well.
When you want to win, you have to do it by yourself. So the journey goes out, and one girl's go, and I think, okay, when she's going, I have to go, because when they on speed, then I can nothing, and so I have to do it by myself. So with 2 rounds to go, I have the lead, and that
was really amazing. It was true. I still sometimes.
But with a half lap ago, I stand up from my bike, but my legs hurting so much.
Yeah.
But I have to do it.
Yeah.
And then the last corner, and Renee was standing there and screaming and yelling, and I thought that I was second when I go over the line.
Yeah.
But I was really happy that I have a medal. And then I saw the number 1 on the scoreboard, and that was,
Yeah.
And that was a really important moment because my family was also there.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
Cool. Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
Really cool. So how do you overcome setbacks if things don't go your way?
Normally I sit back and do nothing, but after the Olympics I learned that I have to stand up and work for it, because otherwise you can do nothing anymore. So you have to fight harder and harder, and then you have pain, and that's it. And go harder and train harder, and mentally you have to go sit for the mirror and tell yourself, okay, what I have to do, and then you have to do that, because otherwise it stops, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
When you go older, it's not easy anymore.
Yeah, I believe that. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's also that saying, I think, pain is temporary, but the pain of giving up, it lasts forever.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you just said.
And I think you're on the podium, you will forget everything. When you're standing there with your gold medal, then you forgot the pain that you had 2 years ago or 1 year ago, or in that training.
Yeah.
Then you're standing there with your gold medal.
Nice. Who's your role model and why?
I didn't have a role model. No. In BMX I didn't have that, and now no.
Interesting.
Why?
No, just a lot of people mentioned that they don't have a role model.
Yeah. I think you have to believe in yourself, and that's the important thing in sport. And I didn't have a role model.
What is the best advice you have received, and who gave it to you?
I have a lot of folks that I have to believe in myself. That's really hard. It can be really hard. Mental. That you have a period when you're not believing yourself. You can see it in training or in competitions. When you're not believing in yourself, then you can't get the goals that you have. And I have a lot of talks with my old coach Renee. That it's one of the most important things. Yeah.
How does a typical training day look like? Just take us through from morning to evening. What do you do?
That's different in trainings. When you have a gym training and you have your goals, then it's nice to or squat or leg press or PBs. That's really nice. And
you like the competition, right?
Yeah. And in on the track, it's not a PB, or that's really difficult. But a good training is when you get off your bike and feeling your legs, and that you're going to bed in the afternoon, and then you sleep really well, because you know that you have a really good training, and you are so tired that you're going to bed at 10 o'clock, and then now it's done for today.
Okay. When do you get up normally?
Time?
In the morning, yeah.
Normally at 7:30 or 8.
And the first training is at
9:30. Yeah.
Okay. And then 2 trainings a day?
Yeah, sometimes 1, sometimes 2.
If you have 2 trainings, what do you do in between the trainings?
Then you have a lunch, and I didn't sleep. I hate that. So I have rest or watching TV. Chill.
Okay. Do you want to nominate someone to be interviewed?
Sanne.
She was already interviewed. So you need to choose someone else.
Then maybe my little brother Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll do that. We'll get him on here. Where can people find you?
On social media, then I have a lot of Instagram posts, and otherwise in the gym or on the track or on the road.
Okay, cool. And you have a website?
I have a website. Yeah.
.nl or .com?
.com.
Elisligtlee.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so check it out. It's in English. It's in Dutch, but is it also English?
I think it's in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll check it
or
out.
Or maybe in Dutch. I don't know.
We'll find out. It's just a click of a button away. Hey, Elis, thanks a lot. That was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.